Hi guys, welcome back to Justice Jigsaw, where we break down real cases using verified court facts, no speculation and no exaggeration. Today's case is one of the most disturbing child murder trials in recent South African history. The conviction of Amber-Leigh Hughes for the rape and murder of 4-year-old Nada-Jane Challita. This case unfolded in the South Gauteng High Court in Johannesburg and has gripped the country because of the brutality of the crime and the shocking courtroom admissions that followed. And here is exactly what happened. Amber-Leigh Hughes was the girlfriend of Eli Challita, the father of 4-year-old Nada-Jane Challita. At the time of the incident, Hughes was living with the child and her father in Johannesburg. On January 23, 2023, Nada-Jane was at home with Hughes while her father was out. Later that day, the child was found unresponsive in a bathtub. Emergency services were contacted, but the child was declared dead. A post-mortem examination revealed the cause of death was drowning. There were fresh genital injuries consistent with sexual assault. These medical findings became central to the state's case. Hughes was arrested and charged with premeditated murder, rape of a minor. The case was heard in the South Gauteng High Court. Initially, Hughes pleaded not guilty. During trial proceedings, the state presented medical and forensic evidence. The court heard testimony regarding the child's injuries. Evidence showed the child was alive when placed in the bath. As the case progressed, Hughes admitted to drowning the child. However, she denied raping her. The court ultimately rejected her denial, accepting the medical evidence that proved sexual assault occurred before the drowning. In 2025, the High Court found Amber-Leigh Hughes guilty of rape and guilty of premeditated murder. The court ruled that the state had proven its case beyond reasonable doubts. During sentencing hearings in early 2026, Hughes took the stand in mitigation of sentence. She told the court she had struggled with mental health issues, including borderline personality disorder and depression. She also stated she believed the child was better off dead, a statement that shocked many observers.
Let's see. Tell the court exactly how you went about drowning the child and how long, what was the duration of the drowning, at what stage did you get up being satisfied that she was dead, and tell the truth this time.
Yes, my lord. After I told her that I'm sorry, I love you, and I sat on her back and pushed her head down, it was only about 2 or 3 minutes before I felt her jerk. And once I felt her jerk, it's when I got off of her, my lord, and I left her there.
She must have fought for her life. She must have tried to get up. Am I correct?
My lord,
wouldn't just be still like.
There was a small struggle, yes, my lord. I do remember there was a small struggle.
A small struggle relative to her age.
Yes, my lord.
And even when she was struggling, then there was no remorse in your conscience to get up and stop that horrible deed.
My lord, in the state of mind that I was in, I had told myself that, like I said previously, that I feel like she didn't have a future without me. At no point in time that day did I go back to the bathroom.
I'm talking about when she struggled. You said she did struggle.
Yes, my lord.
And you felt the struggle because you were on top of her.
Yes.
As a human being, you didn't feel I must stop at that particular time.
My lord, I wasn't in my right state of mind. After what happened that day and throughout our relationship, I wasn't myself at all.
Then let me ask you the other question. Can you explain to me why do you think it was justified for you to take this innocent child's life? Because on your own evidence, she did nothing wrong to you. Am I correct?
No, she didn't.
The person who allegedly did something wrong to you is her father.
Yes, my lord.
So I don't understand why do you think it's justifiable that you are allegedly abused by the father and you then kill the poor child.
It wasn't justifiable, my lord, but at that time,
So you agree it was not justifiable?
Yes, I do agree, my lord.
During cross-examination, the prosecution highlighted inconsistencies in her testimony. The judge questioned changes in a version of events. The court examined whether there were substantial and compelling circumstances to reduce sentence. As of the latest confirmed reporting, sentencing proceedings were still ongoing, with arguments being heard before a final sentence is handed down. Amberly Hughes remains convicted of rape, convicted of premeditated murder, awaiting final sentencing outcome, and she is in custody pending the final sentencing decision.
Mr. Challita testified that the accused's last words to him was that, "You broke my heart, I'm going to burn yours." The inference is irresistible that the accused made the threat of burning Mr. Challita's heart and made good of her threat. She did this by running the bath and fill it with sufficient water to achieve her goal. This must have happened immediately after having made the threat to burn Mr. Challita's heart. In respect of count 1, which is the rape of the child by placing an unknown object in her anus, I adjudicate you not guilty. However, in respect of count 2, which is the rape of the innocent child who was barely 4 years old by placing an unknown object in her vagina, I adjudicate you guilty. Similarly, in respect of count 3, which is premeditated or planned murder, I adjudicate you guilty on the basis that the murder was planned.
It was a bit of relief and a bit of comparison that it doesn't bring her life back. She lost her life. There we found her guilty, or we never found her guilty. There she's guilty. That doesn't bring my child back. Nothing will bring her back. So it's a feeling mixed of anger and relief, and it's just mixed emotions. The justice that I seek doesn't exist in this world or in this lifetime.
So this case is a stark reminder of the catastrophic consequences of not knowing the type of people that we bring into our lives as human beings. It's really sad that our kids are dying at the hands of people that are supposed to protect.
This case remains one of the most heartbreaking in recent South African legal history. A 4-year-old child lost her life in circumstances the court described as brutal and unjustifiable. The High Court has already determined guilt. What remains now is sentencing, which will determine how long Amberly Hughes will spend behind bars. At Justice Jigsaw, we follow the facts and we will update you when the final sentence is delivered, because justice is not about headlines, it's about evidence. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification button.